Here we've got a Italian Ugolini MT2 machine. Now, as you can see, overall condition of the machine isn't all that good. Just starting up here from the top, you can see that it's got syrup covering the entire top tray all the way around. You've got syrup all the way down the middle down there, and again even on this side. Looking at the condition of the rear seals as well, again you can see that we've got a lot of old, which is basically now gone hard syrup still stuck onto the seals. This is basically through not cleaning them. As you can see from here as well, we've got the contactors which connect to the tanks that sit on the top of the machine, and these also have gone flat, and also the contactors are starting to corrode on top, and this is just through shorting over a period of time with them getting wet from the syrup that's been leaking out of the machine. The side here, again you can see that it's got a lot of dust and other material stuck in the side of this condenser, which again this is due to it not being cleaned, not being serviced, and this is going to cause issues with the compressor overworking, overrunning, and also the machine's going to struggle to get rid of that heat. So it's very important that this is done on a regular basis and it doesn't get to this stage. This can actually be one of the main causes of a failed compressor, due to just this not being wiped or cleaned out, should I say. Coming around to the front of the machine, again you can see here we've got syrup that's coming over the little drip part that comes out here, and again this is only for condensation from the tanks from when they get cold, and the room's warmer than the actual tanks are, so therefore you get a lot of condensation drip down, and it's designed to drip down this ledge, go down here and then onto the drip tray below. Again, this is syrup, so anything you see like this is always down to the rear seal here. Coming up to the little covers here for the controls, which as you can see again covered, and a lot of these obviously will be fingerprints and things like that from people turning the machines off and on, but the majority of this is again leaking syrup. So all round the machine has had a major leak. It's all over the bottom, it's all down there, and it's even covering the gear motors. It's pretty much on every piece of component in this machine. Now going forward, I'll go through the importance of why you need to keep these contactors in good condition, and also how to basically keep all of your parts in good order and make sure that the machines don't get to this stage. Looking over here, I've got one here. As you can see, this is just a standard spiral that goes into these machines. They're made out of a nylon type material, and again this one's actually broken. And again, a cause of this is either one, it's been dropped and damaged by the user, or number two, once this has been in situ inside of the tank like that, and obviously this turns, basically the syrup has been left in there overnight, the ice has settled to the bottom of the actual tank and the water stayed at the top, and the ice freezes around the bottom around here and sticks this spiral to the actual metal evaporator cylinder. And what happens is the user comes in the morning or when they come to use the machine, they turn the switch on, that goes to turn, can't turn, so it snaps. Very common issue, it does happen a hell of a lot. And then the next part we've got here, which again is quite important, this is the actual main cylinder tank, and again these metal rods which go all the way up to the top. You can see there's a contactors there, and there's also a contactor over here at the back. These contactors are very important that the bases of them meet up with these on here, and if these aren't clean, if they're being shorting, if the metal's corroded, you're not going to get any circuit running up here for the lighting. And also on certain models, as soon as you take the lid off the top of this machine, the entire machine will stop. And it's to stop the users from obviously getting the fingers caught when these actual spirals are turning round, and it's more of a safety feature than anything else. Now if you look at the actual overall condition of this lid, As you can see, again, it's not in the best condition. These are the contactors here, which again line up with the contactors on here, and 2 of these on this machine are for the lights, and 2 of them are for the safety feature to cut off the power to the gear motors to prevent someone from hurting themselves when putting their hands inside the tank for filling. What we'll do is in our next video we'll go through exactly what we do with all these components, and what we're going to do now with this machine and how it's going to look in the second stage of the repair process.